Hello everyone, this is Ron back here with you good folks with another video from Ron's Drone and Tech channel here, headquartered here in beautiful Margate City, New Jersey, right here on the shore. I was out flying this weekend with my favorite little drone here, the Mavic Air 2. I'm always flying this thing, so you're always going to catch me out flying this little guy. But anyhow, I ran into a little incident this Saturday night where, I was shooting and I hadn't been very good at managing the data on my drone and my memory card. So, luckily, this drone has a built-in 8 gigabyte storage of space, so I was still able to keep shooting. But I got a whole video about it. My good friend Marcus Crawford over at the Idaho Quadcopter channel, gave me some good advice on what to do here. So with no further ado, we will roll this video. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm here with the Mavic Air 2, and last night I was out flying around sunset, and I forgot to reformat the memory card in my drone. And I was about near the end of my flight, and I was, doing video and pictures also using the smart photo option in the Fly app, which I think produces great images. But nonetheless, near the end of the flight, I got a warning that my memory card was full. And I thought, oh no, I don't have any space. And then, it dawned on me, the Mavic Air 2 has 8 gigabytes of internal storage that I could use to record the rest of the flight. And I believe I only took pictures after that of the sunset and not videos. But so I got back home last night and, did my usual thing where I take the memory card out of the drone and I put it in the computer and offload the videos and the pictures. But of course, in this case, I did not get the images that were stored to the internal, hard drive inside the drone. So today, I got the USB-C cable that came with the drone, and hooked the USB A option, I guess we'll say, to the back of a hub that's on one of my external hard drives, and the hooked the other end into the side of the the drone here in the port that's opposite the memory card port. So I have it hooked up to my computer right now, and I had to turn the drone on, and I unfolded it and took the gimbal guard off, and the gimbal seemed to move. So make sure that you do take the gimbal guard off when you're doing this, because you have to power up the drone. And on my computer, I have an iMac, and it made 2 external drive icons there in the desktop, Untitled and Untitled 1. And it turned out Untitled was the internal storage, and Untitled 1 was the memory card. So it brings up this folder window here, and under DCIM, which I don't know what that stands for. I do know, but I just don't recall. Okay, under 100 media, there's the images I took yesterday at 8:07 and 8:08, just at sunset, just before sunset. And of course, I did all the smart photos, but I do JPEG and DNG files. So the JPEGs are, of course, they look like they're processed through the smart photo thing, and the DNGs are kind of like RAWs. So it's kind of good that you get the RAWs and the JPEGs, which are processed in the smart photo, what would you call it, enhancements, I guess is the right word. So anyhow, I just wanted to, show you that it's real easy to get the information off the external hard drive. I know some people, never get to that point. People that remember the format there, SD card before every flight, probably don't have this issue. I have the SanDisk 64 megabyte extreme card in this drone. So I could have gone for the 128 option, but I kind of like the 64 because I want to be trained to reformat my card often and not, depend on just having a ton of stuff on the storage card. So 128 even makes me more of a pack rat than 64. So I'm trying to keep myself governed at 64 right now. So I hope this video was of help to someone, who did not have to, know how to do this, or had never done it before, or, maybe this is your first drone and you just had no idea. So, yeah, I have a whole series of videos on the Mavic Air 2 on my channel. I'll drop a link up here. I have them all like a little folder or whatever, so you can see all my Mavic Air 2 videos. I think it's a great little drone, especially for the money. I mean, I highly recommend it to, almost anybody, unless you need the 1-inch sensor of the Mavic 2 Pro, which of course has a 10-bit color range, and also captures better, low light things. But they're specialized things. Not everybody needs those things. They're not mandatory for a lot of drone flyers, especially if you're flying mostly in good light, extreme lighting situations. It probably is not as useful to you, the low light capabilities of 1-inch sensor. But 10-bit color thing can always be of a benefit if you want to highly edit your photos in post-processing. Again, post-processing, which of course a lot of people do have no interest in. So, okay, I'm going to wrap this video up, and we will see you on the next one.